Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Monday's edition of Nicktendo Direct Now. Man, it's a good Monday, I guess. I suppose it's a great Monday. How's everybody doing in the chat? Super Andrew, I see you. G5, I see you. Courtney, I see you. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hit that like button, and if you're watching in your car, I have gotten some I've been told that some people actually watch this in their car on the way home or on the way to work, which is awesome. So thank you, people who do that. I really do appreciate that from you guys. I'm Jake, and I see you, bruh. But if you are watching in your car, be safe, all that stuff. It was kind of quiet. It was kind of quiet, Ed. It really was quiet, except for the EA news, and we have a little bit of some things out there, and some quote unquote rumors to discuss. That's going to be the big show, and you know, there was some other small news, and those of course will be in the quick hitters. But yeah, man, so like I said, it's Monday. We're going to be talking about the news. I'm going to be trying to put forth an effort to have a segment for maybe Tuesday or Monday for the show. I want to do a debate segment, much like Around the Horn or Pardon the Interruption on ESPN or First Take or High Noon, any of those shows that you're familiar with if you watch ESPN. I want to do something like that for this channel, geared towards gaming, nerdy, movies, anime, whatever. So I want to do a segment 20 minutes long during the show, do quick hitters, and then boom, go into the segment, have two people debate, have fun, whatever. So that's going to be in the works, working on it as we speak, but I got to get people to do it, right? Got to get people to do it. So that'll be something that's going on in the works. Other than that, same old, doing what I've been doing. The podcast last night was lit. If you missed it, well, go to the channel, check it out. Abaddon was there, Bill Kazoo was there, Chips was there, Super Andrew was there. Mama Mercy was not able to show up, but it was still a good time. We had some good discussions. So check out the podcast from last night if you missed it after the show, of course. And then other than that, you know, it's Monday, and I hope nobody has a case of the Mondays, because that's not fun, and I'm trying not to have a case of the Mondays. I got 5 more days of work, so yeah, not looking forward to it. But regardless, let's go ahead and get into these quick hitters. Oh, yes, sir. So, like Ed said in the chat, news was slow. Ed Norton says every day is a Monday for me. Salty at bad players. I know what you're talking about, AOV. So, no news, but we got a little bit of topics here. Gearbox, those of you who don't know who Gearbox is, you should know who Gearbox is. They do Borderlands. Well, Gearbox Software does Borderlands. Gearbox Publishing, which is still sort of the same thing, they work on something now. Gearbox is working on a new family friendly series. I don't know what that could mean. They're working on something, and here's a quote that they say: we will be working on something that we hope will surprise and delight gamers of all ages, whether you're 6 or 60, and I cannot wait to share more. That was a representative of there. Let me go ahead and post this in here, because I once again forgot to put my sources in here. So there is the source to this new story right there for you guys. There you go. Other than Borderlands, we're gonna get something family friendly. I mean, can't wait to see it, I guess. And another quick hitter news. EA Motive founder Jade Raymond has departed from the company. EA Motive Studios, that studio came out 2015 here. It says here 2015. They worked on last year's release of Star Wars Battlefront 2. They were helping out with the Visceral's Star Wars project before that studio was closed. And Jade is experienced in making games like Arkham City. She helped out with Anthem in the upcoming, so it seems like she was helping out with Anthem and then bounced. So there you go. Leadership leaving EA. Now, is this good news or bad news? I mean, I like to dance on EA's grave. You know what I mean? Like, I always, if something bad happens to EA, I'm like, yes, good, whatever. But at the same time, like, you don't want that. You don't want EA. I mean, we could. Let me just ask you on the chat, because what I'm trying to say is we don't want EA to do bad, but we want EA to learn a lesson, right? So what do you guys think if EA starts losing leadership? Do you guys care? Do you guys, whatever, you think EA is just going to be the same old, like all that stuff? I see you, Salty. Nuts. The homie Nuts is in here. Bad latency. I appreciate you, bro. Chips, I see you. G5 says screw EA. See, there you go. I mean, that's everybody's sentiment really nowadays, is screw EA, you know. And I don't blame anybody for thinking that. I really don't. I only respect FIFA and the old Harry Potter games. What's going on? Happy Gas. Hey, I come from the realm of EDG. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. And I do appreciate that sub. I saw that sub earlier. I do appreciate that. I really do. Solo News says EA sucks. See, everybody don't care. So there you go. But EA's losing people. Hopefully they turn away because they do make quality games, like I said in the podcast last night. 100%. 100%. So next bit of news. Apparently, the Medieval remaster that was announced in PlayStation Experience last year. Apparently we're going to hear more news about that in the coming weeks. So there you go. If you are Sony fans and you were looking forward to that older franchise being remastered or revived or whatever, we're finally going to get some news about it. We're finally going to get some news within the next few weeks about that. I forgot to post that source in the chat for y'all because, like I said, I need to get my sources. I'll put the sources in here later. I only get my news from a reliable source. Fair enough. So in this next bit of news, Crackdown 3. Now, we've all made fun of it, right? Everybody's made fun of it, saying that Crackdown's going to be trash. Crackdown is never going to come out. Will Xbox or Microsoft get, their stuff together for Crackdown? Well, Crackdown's been working on achievements, so it's now pretty much official at that point. Achievements coming out. Now, Crackdown 3 will be playable at XO18, at the XO18 Fan Fest in Mexico. So if you... I know somebody mentioned that they would like to go down there. My buddy Bloody said, hey, it's kind of close. I'd like to go see it. So you want to play Crackdown 3 and you're a big Xbox fan, go down to XO and you can play it. So there you go. I'm waiting to see what Ed says in the chat. We already know he got some hater stuff to say. Crackdown 3, the detox of the gaming world. Hey, yo. Come on, man. Ain't that bad. I mean, if my honest opinion on Crackdown 3 is this, like, it should have, I'm glad it's coming out. I'm already burnt out on it. I was anticipating it, but now that it's been like pushed back so many times, I just don't care. But Game Pass though. Salty says, nice shirt. Yes, sir. If you want to know what the shirt says, it says, keep calm and stay salty. You can't exactly read because my microphone's in the way. This is Salty's Gaming shirt. He does have merch, so check out my dude Salty's Gaming's channel. All that stuff, repping the merch, and yes, I do love it. Let's see here. Slow News says Detox by Dr. Dre never coming out. Crackdown 3 never coming out. Yeah, I know my mic's in the way, bruh. I know my mic's in the way, Chips. I know, but hold on. Keep calm, stay salty, and on the back it says, I don't know if y'all can see it. No, you can't. And on the back it says Salty's Gaming. I don't really want to waste your time trying to show you this shirt. So Salty will have new merch soon, he says there in the chat. So in this news, and I thought this news was really, really funny. So Friday the 13th movie reboot could be coming soon. And you know who it's coming from? No, none other than LeBron James. Yes, I said that right. LeBron James. GUA, I see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yes, I said it right. LeBron James. So if you don't know, LeBron James is getting into the entertainment business. It's called Spring Hill Entertainment. And so LeBron apparently is teaming up with the original film's writer to reboot Friday the 13th. This is good news. This is bad news. The news says get Jordan Peele to do it. Yeah, that'd be that. You never know. You never know. Kobe is into video animation. So yeah, man, like Friday the 13th reboots in the works. And thanks to LeBron James. When that news popped up, I literally had to double take. It said it was like a Friday the 13th reboot coming from LeBron James, and I went, what? And I had to redo it and look at it. Found it interesting. There's a link for you guys to check that one out. Oh man, it's funny. LeBron James. So, last bit of quick hitter news here. Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Definitive Edition will be launching on Nintendo Switch this winter. So if you're a big fan of Dynasty Warriors, I know I used to be, but there's like now 1,000 Dynasty Warrior games out there. I guess you could say Hyrule Warriors is probably better at this point. I mean, Hyrule Warriors greater than Dynasty Warriors, but whatever. Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Definitive Edition will launch in the eShop December 27th this winter. So if you're a big fan of that franchise, of that game, there you go. Salty says 100 degrees leather jacket because I'm super hot, boy. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So there you have it for the quick hitter news. We just got Warriors Orochi 4 last week. Now Dynasty Warriors. Yes, sir. So there you go for the quick hitter news. We got some, the big show is going to be a few things. Of course, we're going to be talking about, and I want to discuss with you guys in chat. So let's be active in the chat here, on these big show topics, especially the, rumor of the not one, but 2 Nintendo Directs this, upcoming month. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into that big show. Oh, yes. So, big show news. So, the big news that I really want to discuss is this, and we talked about this in the podcast, the game Starlink. So, Starlink, aka what everybody's calling it, Star Fox Battle for Atlas. They're not even calling it Starlink Battle for Atlas. They're calling it Star Fox Battle for Atlas. Everybody's saying that this is a good Star Fox game because, you know, people saw Star Fox and at Ubisoft revealed at E3 that Star Fox is going to be in the game, and it got Nintendo fans hyped about it. And, you know, rightfully so. Star Fox Zero, so people are excited to play Star Fox, a good Star Fox game. Star Fox sold like Dookie on everything but the Switch. Yes, sir. According to UK charts, 82% of Starlink Battle for Atlas sales were on the Nintendo Switch. 10% on PS4, 19% on Xbox One. I find that funny. And I also find it genius on part of Ubisoft to make this happen. I feel like, you know, like Salt, like I talked to Salty, but Salt was like, what's Starlink? I'm not going to play it. That game looks stupid. But, you know, and that's going to be the sentiment for mostly any other platform. And you can see that right there. 10 and 9%, that's really dookie. 82% of its sales were on the Switch. It charted at 14 on the list. So, you know, Star Fox made a big difference. Star Fox made a big difference for Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo fans, and that's where they're going to make their money, on this game. So Ubisoft did a genius thing here by putting Star Fox in this game, or else this game would have been a colossal failure, because it's a colossal failure on the other 2 platforms. So, I mean, I just found that one interesting, and we kind of called this, like, the sales were going to be killer on the Switch. We were talking about this in the podcast last night. We didn't actually have the numbers yet, but we were like, man, I bet you money it's the Switch version is going to body the other 2, and there we go. It has bodied the other 2. Everybody's saying here, how much was digital sales versus? It doesn't say there. It just says the percentage of it. And that says Starlink looks pretty cool. Starlink was definitely meant to be a Nintendo game. Yes, Chips, I agree with you. Salty says, I'd play Star Fox, not Starlink. That's fair enough sentiment. It wasn't appealing to gamers on the other consoles. They didn't have it on. If they didn't have it on Switch, I wouldn't have looked twice at it. Yes, I agree. Bad Latency says Starlink is a decent Ubisoft open world game with the basic Ubisoft formula and Fox McCloud. Yep. Moral of the story: throw Nintendo characters into games and they'll sell on the Switch. Salty, you are 100% correct on that one. That is basically the moral of the story here. And you can see Ubisoft doing this. We've already heard that they are working on another game, and they ask people, what do you want in another game? So Ubisoft is caught on to this, and there you go. Solo news: the other platforms don't have space mascots. Nintendo won by having a Space Fox mascot. I mean, Xbox has Master Chief. That's a space mascot. Now, I mean, putting Master Chief and Starlink would be a little extreme, right? Because, I mean, Starlink is a lighter game, right? It's a lighter game, so it wouldn't be there. But if they had another mascot, that would have been dope. Put Super Lucky's tail in there. Put Jack and Daxter in there, something like that. But Master Chief isn't a fighter pilot in space. Fair enough. Master Chief is washed. Oh, Solo. I mean, I agree and I disagree. Master Chief holds a special place in my heart. Halo franchise holds a special place in my heart. So there you go. So next bit of the big show news. According to a rumor here, there's two rumors that kind of connect here. One rumor came out earlier this year that there was a Superman open world game being developed. That rumor was out there. And then now we have a rumor here that Warner Brothers Montreal, the people who did Batman Arkham Origins, which by the way, Arkham Origins was a good game. It was just a copy and paste of Arkham City. So I mean, that was my biggest complaint with Origins. Like, why am I playing this game? It's just a copy and paste of Arkham City. You just kind of put it in it's a prequel, right? So, but Arkham Origins was actually a good game. Good game. It was mechanically sound. But apparently the rumor is they are working on a DC Universe open world game for on the major consoles. And so people are putting two and two together here. The Superman rumor, now this DC Universe rumor. So people are saying, could this be a Superman game? Now, I will say this much. As much as I do not like Superman as a superman is like my least favorite superhero because one, I feel like he's just OP. I feel like the whole thing of I'm an alien and I'm on Earth and I'm out of place, but I keep saving the Earth and I'm just infinitely powerful. Like, stop whining, dog. Like, I get it. You're by yourself. Your planet was destroyed, but at the same time, bro, you're Superman. But that's been my whole stance on Superman. But let me be very clear. Superman is an important superhero to the whole DC universe, and to all superheroes. So if we could get a good Superman game, I think that would be great, and I would play it. Solo News says, so he's Goku. Don't get the fanboy started, Solo News. Don't get him started, bruh. Don't get him started. They will be very upset. You know how they go with the whole Goku thing. You know how they do. Nicktendo Direct says, 1, he's not infinitely powerful. 2, he's no longer OP. 3, Batman whooped him out numerous times. I mean, okay, Chips, but what I'm saying is the whole aspect of Superman. Like, it never drew me. And it never drew me like to be like, oh man, I love Superman. That never did. Just never did. But I do agree. Like, we've had failure on Superman games that haven't been very good. Superman 64 trash. When that crappy movie came out. You remember when that crappy movie came out in 2002? Superman Returns. And then I'm pretty sure there was a game that coincided with that. That was crappy too. Like, we need a good Superman game. We really do. And so I hope that this rumor is true. I do think that I do think that Warner Brothers Montreal can do the game well. I think they can and will do the game well. I mean, it's pretty much, I mean, at this point, I mean, it's not gonna be really stealthy. You're Superman, but you're gonna fly around and do Superman things, and you're gonna be in City Metropolis, and you're gonna be all that stuff. I think they'll do well with it if this rumor is true. But if it's not Superman, then what game could it be? That's my question. If it's not Superman, could it be another Batman game? I doubt it. Could it be Wonder Woman? Could it be The Flash? Could it be a Justice League game? I don't know. But I feel like if whatever it is, it needs to be done well, and it can be very important to like the culture here of that stuff. I see Jarrell Gilbert. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. And if we got 17 people watching, everybody hit that like button. Let's get this to 20 likes. And if you're new and you're just now joining us, hit that subscribe button. We do this every day, or for the most part. 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern. We do this every day. We hang out, we talk about the daily news, and we have some different segments. Tomorrow will be another one, unless I can get some people to debate, but tomorrow will be another one if we do it. Wednesday will be Anime Wednesday. Thursday will be Why YouTube, where I talk to YouTubers about YouTube, all that stuff. So if you're watching, all 17 of you, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, And I'll see you tomorrow. So last bit of the big show. The last bit of the big show. So you guys don't know, which we probably already heard. Everybody in the Nintendo community has already heard. So Spawnway put out the video, what was it, a day ago, 2 days ago? I think it was right around, it was on Saturday. I believe we put the video out on Saturday. And he said that, according to Leaky Pandy on Twitter, and he said that he trusts this source. He said it's a reliable source. He said that they've been right in the past about rumors of Direct. So they put out the one here, and I cannot link the tweet for you guys because, you know, the leak's been, the tweet has been deleted. You know, conveniently enough, it's been deleted. So I can't share it there. But they were saying that, according to leaks and quote unquote rumors, that this month, not this month, next month, November, there will be 2 directs in November. And I think they said somewhere between the 5th and the 8th. And there will be 1 regular direct and 1 Super Smash Bros. Direct. And so let's just talk about the Smash Bros. Direct. And people in the chat, like I said, like just keep chatting. We'll talk about it here. The Smash Bros. Direct, if this is true, I mean, the only thing they can show us is what they didn't show us in the last direct, right? The single player. So like that's really the only thing they can't show us, and maybe some other character reveals and some stage reveals. But I feel like with Smash, we have more than enough information that's out there. We're getting bombarded with Smash information, you know, and it's just crazy. Goku reveal, maybe Waluigi. They've been trolling us for that, you know, but Smash is trash. You better watch yourself, Courtney. But no, like I don't think we can't get too much more news. Other than maybe a character review. Maybe they'll keep the last 2 characters a release day surprise, possibly. They could pat the direct with more characters easy. They could. But Sakurai's already been out there saying expect them to slow down. So maybe this direct will just get the last of the character announcements and then that'll be it. I don't know. But honestly, for me, it's like, what more this is me personally, what more can we get? We've gotten so much information. But I will look forward to seeing what they do. I do want to see what that little green blob was, what that blurred out green space was. I hope it is something similar to the Subspace Emissary. That's what I hope anyway. So if you can show me what the single player could be, I'm in. Character reviews would just be a bonus. But if you can at least show me that, a little bit of it, I will absolutely 100% be on board. You hear what's a surprise these days, right? Incineroar reveal would be, yes, he would. That would be pretty dope. So Smash Direct, like I said, I don't see if there's much more they could do there. But Sakurai also liked to troll, though. That's true. But what I do want to get into in the meat and potatoes is the regular direct. Now, I don't know if they're going to do this in 2 separate days. What I feel like they might do is what they did with the Smash Direct, with this most recent Nintendo Direct, where they made it, they'll do one in the morning and then they'll do one later in the same day. Kind of like how they, you know, they'll have the Super Smash Brothers during the day, you know, 10 in the morning, AM American time, and then, you know, later in the day they'll have the regular Direct. Or maybe they'll just have them back to back. Who knows? But that's one thing. But this Direct that's rumored, like, what do you guys think would be shown? Like, based on the rumors, I mean, we haven't had any like decent rumors, so this one's all gonna be like news and surprise, and there'll be a lot of speculation, but a lot of it will just be straight new to us. Remember for E3, we were starting to see those rumors leak, and most of them were true. Fortnite, Starlink, Overcooked, like we saw that like that one. We saw a lot of stuff leak. You know what? One leak that didn't come true was that whole Star Fox racing game. Remember that one? That would be dope if that was in there. GTA 5. You never know, Super Andrew. GTA 5 could be a possibility. Bayonetta 3, nuts. I'm with you on that one. Metroid Prime 4. I think what's going to happen with Prime, or I think Luigi's Mansion and Prime will just be Ryko said it right there. I want to see more Fire Emblem 3 houses. I have a feeling if we don't, it could be delayed. There you go. Courtney says, I think they might release more info on Animal Crossing. That one is also possible because of the rumor that Animal Crossing is coming in the last quarter. We saw that one. So that could also be possible. I'm with Ryko and Courtney on that one. Animal Crossing is one. Fire Emblem is another one. But as far as Bayonetta and Metroid nuts, I feel like Metroid will be a direct next year, whether it's January or March, and then we'll reveal it then and say, hey, much like they did with Smash this year, holiday 2019. I feel like that game will be too big of a release, especially with the rumors of the multiplayer and how big it's going to be. I feel like that's too big of a release to show us before right before the holiday comes through. I feel like they will just wait February, March, whenever they do their spring direct, much like they did with Smash. Surprise, here's Metroid Prime coming later this year, and it'll probably be another holiday release. That's my thing. Bayonetta 3, I would like to see that. I would also like to see that. But once again, I feel like Bayonetta will be a later in the year release. I feel like Luigi's Mansion 3, Bayonetta. Luigi's Mansion 3 is going to be in October for Halloween. Bayonetta will probably be in November, along with Pokemon, or Bayonetta will be in September, somewhere around there. Because we also are going to get that Pokemon. And now that I'm brainstorming here, because I just said Pokemon. Now remember, Pokemon Let's Go is coming out, so we'll probably get more Let's Go news for this direct coming up, on top of maybe a little bit of news for the 2019 core game, because there was that report last week that there will be news coming out for Pokemon. So we did get that news, that there will be news revealed. So I say we're going to see that in the direct. But Luigi's Mansion in October, Bayonetta probably September, the new Pokemon core game probably November next year, and then Metroid will probably be December, another holiday release. And I think Nintendo's gonna kill it again next year with just those 4 games. With just those 4. Let's see what everybody's saying here. Travis Strikes Again, Animal Crossing, Tales of Vesper Definitive Edition. I like that, Solo. I like that. We get something completely new. Yes. Oh, that game Town that they showed in this last direct, the game Town that I actually absolutely adored and loved. Town could be something that they show. That game did look very interesting. Town is one that is on my radar. Daemon X Machina, that's another one. You know what I mean? Like, the list could go on and on here. Metroid could be at the Game Awards. Yeah, that's true. Ryko, I hope we don't get Animal Crossing that late in the day. I feel like that kind of games feels like the best play around spring. That's what I'm saying. Animal Crossing, I feel like is going to be a May or June release, or heck, even April. I feel like that rumor that it's coming out earlier in the year, I think that's true. I feel like that's true. And I agree with you, Ryko. It feels like that sort of game to get people excited. So, yes, 100%. Agree with that one. SAO, a Fatal Bullet release date, and maybe Warframe. Yeah, we could see some Warframe. You know what? Much like they did with Fortnite in the E3, maybe Warframe will just be like, hey, day and date, boom, go get Warframe. That's another thing they could do. That's another thing to do. Or did we get a release date? I don't know. I don't remember Town. I'll have to go back and look it up. Town was gonna. It's a new RPG by Game Freak, who also does Pokemon. So there you go. So we could see some stuff on Town. That one is on my radar. That game does look fire. It did look fire. And Final Fantasy game release dates. There you go. So let's just say we're gonna get some Final Fantasy game release dates. Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing. Maybe see a little bit on Town, because I am looking for that one. I feel like Metroid Prime will be later. Luigi's Mansion will be later. Bayonetta will be later. I feel like those 3 games will be later. So anything that they're gonna show here will be either there's gonna be a surprise reveal, but anything I feel like they're going to show here will be games that will be coming out like either in November, December, or something that comes out, in January, February to get people excited for the holiday season and after holiday season. Oh, Dragon Quest 11 info. There you go. See, I feel like Square Enix could have a big presence in this direct if they do have it. You know what I mean? So, hey guys, can't stay long, just dropping by to say, hey, I appreciate you, Mama Mercy. Really do. Everybody say what's up to Mama Mercy. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, there could be a lot of stuff. There could be a lot of things. Pokebank for Let's Go to be used with all games and the 2019 game. Could be. So, man. Warframe's release date is November 20th. There you go. So yeah, man, like if we do get this direct, Smash Direct, okay, fine. But I'm really, really wanting to see what I'm excited about the regular direct. You know what I mean? If I would be excited about that one more. Get all those things. Everything that we just talked about was legit. Like I've got genuinely excited talking about it. You know what I mean? Like Town, Bayonetta, Metro Prime later, Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing. Y'all just said Square Enix, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy release dates. Like all these things are very possible and gets me excited. So yes, man, I cannot wait. I hope this rumor is true. I hope it is as early as they say it is. I will definitely be covering both of them live, all that stuff. So come hang out. Once again, we got 18 people watching. Everybody hit that subscription button, all that stuff. If you're new over here, we do this every day, or at least we try to every day. Shonsu, what's up? Probably just Pokemon Let's Go Direct. I mean, Shonsu, I don't rain on my parade, dog. I'm messing with you, dog. I mean, that's possible. We did say that, but don't get your hopes up too high. No, solo. I don't get my hopes up too high for something new. I just like getting new news. You know what I mean? I love getting new news. And Nuts hit the biggest one for me. I want to get these Final Fantasy release dates. I want to get those. You know what I mean? I want to get those release dates. I want to see if there's going to be Animal Crossing early quarter. I want to see Fire Emblem, you know, but that's me though. I just want to see if we get them Square Enix Final Fantasy release dates. We already got one for 10 and 10-2. I believe it's January sometime. So that we've already gotten that one. So when's 7 coming? When's 9 coming? That's the one I'm looking forward to the most, is to play 9 and 12. When's that one coming? So when's Dragon Quest coming? You know what I mean? When's or surprise, maybe we'll get the Kingdom Hearts what's that one that they announced just recently, the story so far. Maybe we'll get that for the Switch. Maybe they're waiting to announce that for the Switch this direct. How many people would blow up if that got announced? Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, coming to the Switch. You know, Dreamcast guy said in his Dreamcast guy reported on it that they are going to test the waters with some sort of Kingdom Hearts bundle to see if they can get enough interest for Nintendo, and then they could possibly bring Kingdom Hearts 3, possibly. Abaddon Smith, appreciate you, my dude. Whereas supposedly scrambling to put everything on the Switch, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. So yeah, man, there's a lot of possibilities with the Square Enix. Let's just go ahead and just predict that this is going to be the Square Enix Direct. There we go. That's mine. That's my prediction. If this is true, this will be the Square Enix Direct and Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing. That's what it is. So either way, it is. We are past. We went over with this talk, man. So are there anything that anybody wants to say in the chat? Any questions, any statements, anything like that before we get out of here? Ask me anything. I don't care. Maybe we'll get some little bit more discussion, but we do gotta get out of here pretty soon. Playing Monster Hunter. Rocket says, by the way, I've seen a lot of people in Japan with Switches. Asked a few what they thought about this online service, and they politely said it's a pile of shit. So even people in Japan know. Chip says, Nick, I'm calling it. A Kingdom Hearts compilation will come to Switch. And look, dude, I'm telling you, this I'm calling it right now. November Direct, if this is true, not the Smash Direct. This Direct will be the Square Enix Direct. The Square Enix Direct. Let's call right now. The Square Enix Direct. Kingdom Hearts compilation will be announced. We'll get the release dates for the Final Fantasy games. There'll be something down the line. Dragon Quest 11. That's what I'm predicting. And I cannot wait. So, like I said, before we get out of here, anybody have anything else to say? Any questions to ask? Exactly. They know it's bad, but there's some out there who say they'll love it and they don't really love it. Are the directs rumored to be back to back? See, that's what I said. I wouldn't be surprised to see them in the same day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Solo news. Abaddon says, I'm calling it. When they announce the KH collection, they're gonna announce Source for Smash. My dude is on to something. What if we got that? So, would y'all be hyped for that? Source for Smash? I would be. Does anyone else here use the Plantronics 800LX headphone? Or are they good? I don't. Edward says, I have something to say. Goku and Xbox are trash. Superman greater than all might. Get out of here, my dude. Yo, someone get your boy Ed. Get your man's Ed. What? No. Yes. Somebody get your boy Ed. Oh my gosh. Well, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hop out of here. That being said. So yes, man, I can't keep saying Square Enix Smash or Square Enix Direct. I'm calling it. We are out this thing. I appreciate all y'all for showing up. I'm hyped about this, man. I'm super hyped. Let me find the thing. Hey, we out this thing. Appreciate y'all. But before we do, like I said, once again, like, subscribe if you're new. Hit that subscribe button. See you guys tomorrow.